Hello friends, welcome to John Newton online class. In this video, I wanted to discuss a topic in mathematics known as ratio. Now, what is ratio? Ratio simply means a method of comparing two quantities that are similar or identical. Now, we can compare ages, we can compare money, we can compare any item or quantities, both tangible and intangible. So, in comparing with ratio, the quantities does not necessarily mean that the figures used in ratio are the exact values, but they are equivalent expression or portions. Now, for example, if I have a ratio 2:3, it means that between these two quantities or these two entities, one has a portion equivalent to 2 and the other has a portion equivalent to 3. That means the one of equivalent to 3 has higher portion to the one equivalent to 2, which means it's like saying 2/3. That is it. And by implication, it means that there are 5 things in quantity which is divided between two persons, so that somebody is getting, because 2 plus 3 is 5, somebody is getting a portion of 2 out of the 5, and the other person is getting a portion of 3 out of the what? 5. That's what it implies. Now let us use the example to get the a real understanding of ratio. Now let us use the question on the board here for clear understanding of ratio and how to solve it in mathematics. Number 1 says, share 30 oranges between Peter and Jane in the ratio 3:7. Then the question is, how many does each person get? The solution. Now we have that the number of oranges equals 30. Then the ratio is Peter is to Jane, and is equivalent to 3:7 from the question. That means 3 is for Peter, that 3 is for Peter, and 7 is for what? Jane. There are 3 portions and 7 portions. Then total ratio, that is total, the total ratio is now 3 plus 7, which give you what? 10. That is the total ratio there. Now, to know what each person gets, look at what we're going to do. We now have Peter's chair. Peter's chair will now be equal to, what is Peter's ratio? 3. 3 over total ratio 10 times total oranges 30 over 1. And that will give you 0 cancel 0. 3 times 3 is what? 9. So Peter will have 9 oranges as his own portion. Then we have Jane's chair. Will now be equal to, what is Jane's ratio? 7 over total ratio 10 times the total number of items 30. And that will give you 0 cancel 0. 3 times 7 is 21, which means Jane has 21 oranges. Now from this, you can simply see that that's 21. You can simply see that 21 plus 9 is 30. So 21 oranges plus 9 oranges gives you 30 oranges, which means by expression that the person that has 3 ratio has the lower portion. You can see it. While the person that has 7 ratio has the higher portion. That is it. Now let us look at question number 2, which is a bit confusing. The number 2 question says that the ages of a mother and daughter are in the ratio 8:5. If the daughter's age now is 15, what was the mother's age 6 years ago? It's very simple. The first thing we are going to do here is to find the mother's age now, before we talk about 6 years ago. Then we are given that mother's age is to daughter's age. We are agreeing that mother's age is to daughter's age is 8 is to 5. Now, mother's age 8, daughter's age 5. Not their actual ages, but their ratio form. Then, from the question, we are told that the daughter's age now is 15 years, but the mother's age is not given. So, let the mother's age now be what? X. Then, daughter's age now is given as 15. So by implication, we have that 8 is to 5 is equivalent to x is to what? 15 by their ratio. Now we now have this that their actual ages, this is their ratio form. Which means in fraction 8 over 5 is equal to x over what? 15. Now having this now, we cross multiply. Remember, this x is the mother's present age, the age of the mother now. So we have 5 times x, we have 5x equals 8 times 15, we have 15 times 8. 8 times 5, 40, write 0, carry 4. 8 times 1, 8, plus 4, 12, 120. We have 120. Now to get the value of x, we divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 5. Therefore, x equals 120 over 5. 120 divided by 5, 5 divided 12 gives you 2. Remember 2, 5 divided 20 is 4. So you can see that mother's age now is equals 24 years. That's the mother's age now, 24 years. So, but that's not the question. The question asks us to find the mother's age last 6 years, which is very simple. I guess you know what to do at this point. If you want to know somebody's age last 6 years, you just subtract 6 from the present age. If you want to know somebody's age, what will be somebody's age in future, all you need to do is to add. But for past, you subtract. So, mother's age last 6 years will be 24 minus 6. And that will give you 18 years. Wow. So the mother's age last 6 years was 18 years. And the present age of the mother is what? The present age of the mother is 24 years. While that of the daughter is what? 15 years. Thank you. I believe with these two examples, you have understood what we mean by ratio and its application. Thank you for your attention. For more of this in mathematics and physics, kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me and like my page on Facebook.